Had to add the stage. Hey, welcome everybody. We're live. Oh, little technology here. Got my buttons mixed up. Anyway, welcome to this live today. My name is Dulsanea, and I am an animal communicator. I am also author of Why Your Animal is in Your Life. This is on Amazon, so you definitely want to get it. And it's a really powerful book. So a lot of the information based on your questions will come from this as well, but it'll also come from what you're actually going through, but the principles are in the book. So I definitely recommend you grabbing this book. So here's how today's going to roll. I am not doing readings today. I am going to be answering your general questions. So, and I know a whole bunch of you have already posted questions here. So super glad you all are here. Andrea, you're here. And Phoenix, not sure. Isis Phoenix. I'll call you Phoenix. Beautiful name, by the way. All of you are beautiful. Let me see who else is here. So just comment in the comment section that you're here. And if you have a general question regarding animal communication, how to tap into your own intuition, how to really understand what your animal is trying to communicate with you, trying to show you, trying to share with you, what your soul contract is, how do you determine, how do you figure out what your soul contract is, and or how to best live your life in the present moment, in that awakened state. Because when you're not living in the present moment, you're unconscious. Okay, we all know what a hamster is on the hamster wheel. So I'll use that as an example. You feel like a hamster going around and around and around with the old beliefs, the old thoughts, and you just get locked into that. But I'm here to tell you that you have the ability to break free from that. You have the ability to become more consciously aware of your thoughts and your belief systems. So, and again, my book will guide you through this, because in here I take you through my 6-step awakening process, and it's really powerful. Okay, so I'm going to go through and see. So Andrea, Andrea, I know I've connected with Mimi in the past, and I've shared with you how she's doing. So you already really do have that answer. Maybe go back to one of the other previous lives and rewatch that. I will tell you that because you're feeling so much grief, you're at a point where certain beliefs are kind of locked in, old beliefs that when an animal dies, they're dead. They're no longer around you. Well, true, the physical body isn't around you. But what's happened is that they've shifted. Their energy has shifted. It has transitioned. That word, transition, right? You all know what that word means. Transitioned out of the body into pure conscious state. It's pure energy. It's pure love. So, sweetie, you can naturally and intuitively, when you relax the mind, relax the body, and just allow yourself to feel her love for you and with you, you will start experiencing signs and signals from her. I recommend using my free guided meditation, and I believe you have my book. So if you have my book, or if you haven't started reading my book, definitely start reading it. It will help you. Okay, let me see. Phoenix, I can't wait to listen. I lost my chihuahua last Thursday, and I can't go to work yet. I took paid off time. I'm a mess. I'm feeling broken. Okay, I'm just looking through your comments so I can consolidate where you are energetically so I can help you. Let's see. It's sad because I've asked friends to call me the other night. So Phoenix, I'm going to help you with this. When we're going through the grieving process, you have to understand it's a process, and that you are going to go through it your own way, and that it's not about how other people can give you that support in a way, or reflect to you to support you. And in your case, what's probably going on is, and it's no fault of theirs and it's no fault of yours, they just can't handle that energy. It's hard for them. So that's not a bad thing. This is a wake-up call for you to realize you have an opportunity to just not to be angry with them, because anger doesn't help you and it doesn't help them. It's not about judging them, and it's not about judging you. It's about coming inward and knowing that you have all the answers, and that knowing that your animal that is now past, your animal who is in spirit, in pure conscious state, that it's a new aspect of your journey with them. It doesn't have to end. But you also have to understand, sweetie Phoenix, what your belief system is around grieving. If you have a belief that, well, gosh darn, why aren't my friends supporting me? That really pisses me off. Well, that's a belief system. And if you stay there, you'll stay there. But if you realize, oh, yeah, not everybody can handle it. Not everybody knows how to support somebody else when they've lost a pet. Maybe those other people are going through something similar, or maybe it brings up something from the past for them and they just can't handle it. Who knows? But know this, Phoenix, everybody, all of you are on your own energetic, spiritual, connective journey. And it's not for us or anyone to judge where somebody else is. It's to start really honoring where we are, where ourselves are, and that's doing the inner work. And when you start doing the inner work of just giving yourself grace, just letting yourself feel, and then letting the tears just go, let the tears are not bad, tears are good, but don't fall into staying in the tearful moments. Don't give yourself, if you give yourself permission to constantly cry 24/7, then that's a belief system. You're stuck. Just go, wow, that really felt good. I feel better. And do something that gives you joy. Do something that makes your heart feel good. Maybe go have a cup of tea outside and put your feet in the grass. Just giving you an example. So I hope that helps you. Oh, Lori, you're here. Thank you. Hey, Yolanda, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. So see, that's a belief that you have, sweetie. I'm beside myself. I can't function. That's a belief. It's a belief. What you think, what you feel is what you're going to receive. What you put out there is what you're going to get back. So, how do you take that belief and acknowledge it and then move forward and releasing it? When you know that the definition of functioning is overrated, and maybe functioning for you is just not crying for a couple of hours and feeling better with being outside, or watching a funny show, or go grabbing a cup of coffee. That's functioning. So figure out what your way of functioning is supporting you and not keeping your energy at a low frequency. So I hope that helps you. I highly recommend, Felicia, that Phoenix, you grab my book. Why Your Animals in Your Life, because I have a beautiful section in chapter 9. And even before chapter 9, there are beautiful case studies, animal communication sessions of animals that are in spirit and how their humans have evolved and grown from their own experience with their animal and spirit, even before the animal transition and into the point of after the animal has passed, as well as how to really honor yourself once your animal has become pure conscious state. So I would definitely recommend that for you. I will buy tomorrow. Awesome. Wonderful. It's beautiful. Link is below this video and as well as in my bio. So I'm just going to go down the line. Again, I'm not doing readings here today. I'm doing general Q&A, just general Q&A here. Let's scroll down. And I'm just going to go in line. Andrea, I think about her all the time. I receive signs, I'm sure, but I miss her so much. So that's a belief system. You've created, Andrea, you've created a belief system that because she has transitioned, you have to constantly tell yourself, you miss her, I miss her. That's all you're thinking about. I miss her. Can you imagine? That would make you feel like you miss her. But when you actually let yourself just go, wait a minute, I have received those signs and signals. I received signs. I'm right. You're sure. You're right. And just tell yourself, I'm going to be open and feel better about this and allow myself to receive whatever she wants to show me. And then let it go. Go about your day. Do something you enjoy. Okay. Lori, thank you. Thank you, Lori. Oh, that's an interesting, I like your picture. There. That's beautiful, sweetie. I'm not sure what it is, but it's really pretty. It's something on a desk, something you're holding there. Okay, Jessie, good morning. Can you tell me anything about my foster dog, Lizo? So I'm not doing any readings today. Feel free, if you'd like to, you can go book a session. I do have my mini session back, or you can book a full either 30 or 60-minute session. Let's see. Is there any way you can tell me if my battle will be okay with a new sibling? So I'm going to answer this. How do we know when our animals, okay, here's the thing, whether your animal is in spirit and you're thinking of bringing in a new animal. Let's start with that. Your animal in spirit will always support you and encourage you to bring in a new animal, because that tells you that what you're doing is you're opening your heart. You're opening your heart, love, to love again, to unconditionally experience a new journey with a new animal. So they're always cheering you on, and they will support you, and they will also provide the synchronicities and the signs and signals, and even encourage you in their own way of, something tells me I need to go online and look. Oh my God, that was my dog in spirit supporting me and showing me. Boom, I just adopted another dog. Now, what about we have an animal physically with us, and for whatever reason, we want to bring in a new animal? The key behind doing that, your existing animal, first and foremost, you have to ask yourself, why are you doing this? Are you doing this so that you have a new babysitter for the animal that's physically here? If you're doing that because you don't feel like spending the extra time with your existing animal, that's the wrong reason. There will be issues coming up from that energy. So it's not about, okay, I'm going to get another cat to play with my existing cat because I really don't have time and I feel guilty, I'm never home, and it'll keep her company. That's not the right reason. Now, if your animal is starting to show signs of aging, and you want that other animal to kind of encourage them to move around, and you want to also encourage them to play and pick up the energy that way, that's not a bad thing. But before you do and make that kind of a decision, you pick up your energy. You encourage yourself to get up and interact and talk with your animal and play with your animal more. Okay. Bringing in another animal is all about, one, always having a conversation with your existing animal, even your animal in spirit. But now I'm focused on talking about animals that are physically with us. You always want to have a conversation with them and ask them, what do you think? How do you feel about this? They will respond to you. They will, in their own way. But you have to be open and without any expectations. You can't push for the answers, because whenever we're pushing for answers and we're trying to use our brain, that's not being intuitive. That's not having that elevated energy, vibration, frequency that matches our animal's frequency. So the way to do that, the way to have any type of conversation with your animal, again, whether they're physically with you or in spirit, is quieting the body, quieting the mind, starting with using breath, deep breathing, just to relax yourself, and then centering yourself. And then at that point, just open your heart, whether verbally or in your heart, have a conversation with them, sit with them, lay on the floor with them. So I hope that helps you. Yes, I feel it. Thank you. I'll get your book. Thank you. I only miss her body so much in present. Sorry for, you're not. Never apologize. Never apologize. This is why we're here. So you never, Andrea, you never have to apologize. Let's see. Let me see what the next question is here. Liz, I know. I think I had just. So, Jesse, again, without doing a reading, I will tell you the fact that you're already thinking about it, that thought came from somewhere. Intuitively, you picked up and you already have your answer. You already have your answer about your dog in spirit sending you the other dog. You already know that answer. People, all of you have the answers within you. You really do. My goal, my job, or my real passion is just to help awaken you to that mere fact and giving you the tools, your own abilities, so that you can tap into your own abilities and then go from there. It's all about free will. It's all about you making all of the decisions, because you're capable of doing it. And that's what we're experiencing now with all of these changes going on in our energy, as well as what we're visually seeing around the planet or around our town or around whatever country you're in. So I hope I answered your question, Liz. I hope I answered your question with that. It's helpful. Good. Excellent. Does anybody else have any general questions on how to tap into your intuition? What about behaviors? Like if your animal ever exhibits a certain behavior, why are they doing that? Or, because I will tell you why. But I want to see if anybody else has any other questions here. No? Okay. All right. So one of the things that I have worked with in my readings and all the different animals over the course of 10 years, a lot of readings where the human is so concerned about their animals' behaviors. We're going to talk about animals' behaviors, meaning a low frequency, meaning why does my animal either become aggressive, or why is my animal peeing all over the place, or why is my animal becoming really shy or full of anxiety or no longer wants to go outside, or when we do go outside, they are pulling me, or they're very aggressive and I'm so afraid. All of these different types of behaviors are messages, are signs, are signals, are alerting us that something occurred with our own energies, with our own thought patterns, with our own experiences. My dog bites when I try to pet him. Okay, this is a great example. Jesse, Laszlo. Okay, so One of the things that's going on is that right now in your brain and in your mind's eye, you're constantly envisioning that. And you're like, well, I can't even pet him now. He'll bite me if I even go like that, right? He'll bite me. Just by having those thoughts, it keeps Laszlo in that same place. He's literally in the defensive mode. He's in the survival, the fight or flight mode. Okay. It's okay in this instance to go back just for a brief moment. Think about when that initially happened and where were you emotionally? Were you not paying attention to him and did you snap at him? Did your hand come down on him forcefully, not meaning it because you were pissed off? Somebody dropped something in front of your house and it broke. I'm just giving you an example. Something created anger or anxiety within you, and he picked up on that because of your connection with him in a direct communication with him. If you can't think of anything, don't worry about it. That's okay too. What you can do, though, is right now talk with him. Let him know you understand now what he's trying to show you and tell you, that your frequency is at a low vibration. It's a low frequency. It's constantly replaying over in your mind's eye of that action of, I want to pet you, but you're going to bite me. So instead, first you want to thank him for showing you that. Now, the next step is to clear that from your mind by showing and sharing and saying to him, when you're ready, Laszlo, come to me so I may pet you. That's it. You see how that statement and that frequency and that energy is pure love. It's unconditional. It's coming from grace. And it's coming from gratitude. Jesse, let me know if that helps you. Please comment below. Also, my 13 tips in my free resources, I talk about this and so many other different types of behaviors, including going to the vets and getting the nails trimmed and somebody knocking at the door and either the cat or the dog or any other, maybe a bunny, goes nuts over that. But yeah, it's all about your energy, your frequency, because people, you are an energetic being. That's who you are first and foremost. That's who you are first and foremost. It's secondary that you're having the physical experience in the body with the tactile things, with this and getting on the phone and the computer. That's the 3D experience. That's beautiful. Thank you. I'm glad that resonates for you, because I will always come up with a way to explain and to share if it doesn't resonate, because where there's a will, there's a way. And I love doing this. Let's see. Phoenix, you downloaded. Beautiful. Thank you for downloading it. How do our dogs know who we are in the afterlife? I'm really struggling with this one. That's a beautiful question. So, Phoenix, that you have a soul to soul connection, first and foremost, to yourself, with yourself. You are a spiritual being. Okay, your spirit is not over here or over there. You are your spiritual being. Knowing that this is who you are, and that love, that unconditional love you experienced with your animal when their animal was in physical form was and is amazing. All the answers are right there. So you have a frequency, you have a vibration. So does your dog, even in spirit, because they're pure conscious state. I think you shared how you experienced your dog. You felt the pressure of your dog by your leg. Stay with me on this. You made that comment or something close to that comment. Let me just see if I can find it. It's okay. Immediately, intuitive, you know it was your dog. So to answer your question, they intuitively, on a soul level, on a conscious level, which is a high frequency. It is such a high frequency. It's where it's our higher minds. It's when our higher minds can connect with theirs, with their frequency. So you intuitively knew that. You have your own signature. You have your own essence. And you and your dog know that. It's so undeniably real. And sometimes there's not the right words to put it, except when you know of the love you share between the two of you, everything from there flows. I felt him, and she was in bed with me. There you go. You see, you could have had the thought of, oh my God, what am I feeling? Or, oh, that must have been a fly bothering me. Or I must have hit my leg by mistake. Or you would have made some other type of comment to yourself about it. But you didn't, because you intuitively, energetically, unconditionally knew and know. So you have proven what I've been sharing with all of you. So thank you for that. I thank you. Phoenix, it's powerful. Okay. So I want to share with you also, yes, tools. How do you use? I have free resources. In my free resources, there's a meditation. There's my 13 tips. It's a PDF on how to intuitively talk with your animals. And then I have an energy management guide that helps you manage your energy. I recommend downloading all of it. And then the fourth thing I have is I have an intuitive exercise guideline. And I think there's like 3 or 4 different intuitive exercises that you can do with your animals that are physically here. So I recommend using those. There you go. So Phoenix, do you see that emoji you just posted? That's a feel-good emoji. Stay with that energy. That's powerful. Just like that, turn a light switch on. You are in control, and you choose how you want to feel. We always have the choice. We just don't realize it half the time. Like, oh, I do have the choice. Oh, I've never been given that choice before. Well, you know what? You're not alone. There's a lot of people that don't realize that they have their own choice. It's called free will, to choose how you want to think, feel, and be in each moment. If there's a moment that you fell from grace and you didn't like how you felt, acknowledge it. Don't cover it up. It's not about faking it until you make it. That doesn't work. That just doesn't work. But maybe you have to go, not you, but maybe people have to go through that for however long until they figure it out. The point is that you always have free will to choose how you want to think and feel. And it's just a matter of switching it back on. And I share with you how to do that in my book. That's through my 6-step awakening process. See if I can find a picture. There's lots of pictures in here too. I should bookmark everything in here. Yes, and there are, oh my God, there's so many case studies in here. And there are case studies of my own animals. Here's my 6th, there it is. It's the 6-step away. Oh, it's backwards. But you'll see it shares with you the 6-step awakening process. That's Duncan. You'll read about Duncan there. He's such a cool dude. Anyway, so the other services that I do offer private readings. You can choose from my mini, which is just one question, or my 30 or 60-minute readings. The 30 and 60-minute readings, you can choose either by phone or a Zoom. Or if you want just the audio, I'll do an audio of the reading. The mini is just the audio. We do not connect by phone or by Zoom. And then, of course, I do have my community, my Animal Soul Circle group. That Animal Soul Circle group is all about helping animal lovers to align with their intuitive place, their intuitive being, live in the present moment while understanding their animals, of course, but also while growing spiritually, while growing with all of the changes that are happening externally around them, with, between earth changes, with Gaia, with the political scene. Now, it's not a political group. No, don't get me wrong on this. But we can be affected by that. And my Animal Soul Circle group is a very safe group and place, sacred place, for you to explore how you have all the answers here. And the way we do it, the way the group runs, is in the very beginning of each meeting, I take you through a guided meditation to help you actually center and go inward. And from that guided meditation, you're going to get downloads of information. You could hear your animal, either in spirit or physically with you. You could get messages from your spirit guides. You can just get an all-knowing, oh my God, I just learned this, or I was just shown XYZ. What does that really mean? It's an opportunity after the meditation for you to open up and either share or ask questions so that I may further guide you. I also, in the Animal Soul Circle group, when there's time, I will do oracle card reading. I also will do channeling. The community is not for me to do readings, so I will not be doing readings, but I do channel, and I will be channeling. In fact, Monday is our second meeting for the month of April, and I will be channeling 1 to 2 entities. And it's going to be really, really powerful. And I'm really excited about that. And again, the information that comes through is based on what's needed collectively. And I do talk about collective consciousness, because why are we all here? We're all here to learn that we're all connected as one. Are we not? And who better to help guide us in understanding that unconditionally with love? Our animals. So check it all out. Lori, yes, I'm so looking forward to Monday. Oh, I got what I'm going to be doing for all of you all planned to be able to open you guys even more up and explore. It's just going to be really, really powerful. Let me see. Yes, I read that. I can't wait to be able to book a reading. Phoenix, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm looking forward to connecting with you. I really am. It's going to be such an honor. And just know all of you are such brilliant, bright beings of light and love. And your job is just to welcome that in your space and live that. Okay? You don't have to shine the light for others. That will naturally happen as you start living in grace, as you start honoring yourself, as you start listening to your higher self, to your spirit self, to your animals, again, whether they're physically with you or in spirit. When you start living in each moment, making choices coming from not judging, but non-judging choices, coming from compassion, coming from kindness. Even if you get triggered by somebody else's action, I got triggered by that, but I'm glad I became aware of it. I am learning more about myself. That's all you have to do. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about the other person. Feel free to acknowledge them. Thank you so much for showing me that. Or if you never talk to them again, just be in your heart. Well, thank you for showing me that. I send you lots of love. That's all you have to do. It's not about thinking. Everything that I've just shared with you in the past 35 minutes, 30 minutes is all about coming from your heart. It's all about being in that heart space, that heart brain, heart coherence. It's not about thinking. It's about being. And what did I say earlier? We are energetic beings first and foremost, having a physical experience secondary. So, all right. I want to thank all of you for being here. I'm just so thrilled. And next Wednesday, I will not be doing any lives, but the following Wednesday, I'll come back and do free live readings. So that's 2 weeks from now. So again, if you're watching the replay, I should have thanked you in the beginning for watching the replay. But definitely subscribe to my channel and share any of my videos, whether it's this one or any of my other lives or any of my other long videos or my short videos. Feel free to share them. And I look forward to seeing you all on the next live. 8 p.m. sometimes. Nope. I am in la la land. I go based on what works for me, and that I'm on Eastern Standard Time, and mornings and afternoons, early afternoons are my prime time. But what's so beautiful is you can watch the replay. So anyway, I will talk with you all soon. I love you, and I'm so grateful for all of you being here. And please have a beautiful day. Much love to you all.